decisions this offseason. So here's the deal, guys. Ja Morant's got 3 years left on his 5-year deal, $197 million deal if he's signed in 2022, but is eligible to sign a 2-year, $128 million extension. And two-time All-Star Jaren Jackson Jr., he's eligible for a 4-year, $147 million extension this offseason.
Pay them, man. Pay him.
Okay.
They chicken.
You want to go first then?
I'll go first.
Okay, tell me this. Do you think the Grizzlies should move on from Ja?
Hell no. And I don't normally get up here and I'm speaking that tone. Hell no. Ja Morant has made some mistakes early in his career. He's a young player growing in this league. He's showing up. He's playing all the time. And yes, he's had some injuries. But, hey, man, if they move on from him, we don't know what the Grizzlies look like in the years from now. You have a good player. You have a franchise piece. Yes, he's due to get his money. You give him his money. And I think because you went and got all them picks and everything from Desmond, instead of, like, trying to find somebody to get there through free agency, you go get them, right? Like, you use those picks and you go get them. I don't know if they're going to resign or do whatever it is. They have a window where they have 2 great players right now, and with him, and you have a Jaren Jackson on the side. And I think you keep that core intact. You trade them and get them out of there. Where do they go from there? Like, you build it through the draft. That's not guaranteed. Everybody can't do what OKC does, right? And these other teams does. You have a good player. You have two good pieces. You keep them intact, and you just see how it grows out.
Keith?
I mean, what's the plan? Right. If you're going to trade them, who are you getting back?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, obviously, you're going to get a ton of picks. But who wants that at this point? Orlando just showed you. We'll give you all these picks for a player right now because the way our team is set up is we have all young players. The same with Memphis. So you trade Ja. I'm hearing rumblings that they're going to pay Jaren Jackson. So do you start over with just Jaren Jackson as your main point of the team? What's the plan behind trading him? Are you getting players that are the same age as Jackson, are the same level as Ja Morant? Like, what is the plan if you're going to trade him? And why? Because it's off-court stuff. Everybody's there. He's a young player. He's going to mature. He's going to be better. Obviously, he understands he's in that life. Why would you trade him is the big question.
Stephen A?
I get where y'all are coming from, and I don't disagree. Cut down the highlights. I want to see the Twins when I'm bringing up the point I'm about to bring up, please. Ja Morant is a star talent in this game. And under no circumstance, first of all, let's get this out of the way. The gun-related stuff, I'm sick and tired of bringing that up. Oh. Younger, he made a mistake. Let it go. Let it go. That's not right. That's just not right. He's a good brother. You understand what I'm saying? He made a foolish mistake. You know, the NBA punished him for it. Damn, you know, we give everybody in life a second chance. What's wrong with him having one? Leave him alone, okay? Let's leave him alone, recognize a good dude, talk about basketball. His talent is not what I'm questioning. You got to pay him because he's star caliber. You walk through the turnstile, see this brother play. And he is special. I'm not questioning his talent. But guys, here's where we got to start asking ourselves, looking ahead. I'm going to throw something by y'all. Since he signed his contract extension, he's got about 3 seasons under his belt. He's only played like 120 games. You know, he missed 32 games last year. Didn't play in more than 6 consecutive games in any stretch this season. Now I'm going to blow y'all away. Do you know he was on the injured list 15 times? 15. This season, with 8 different ailments: hamstring, shoulder, knee, foot, back, hip, thigh, illness. 15 times. Now, the best ability is what? Availability. And if there's a question, about his availability, now we got to have a different discussion because you see, I need you on that damn court because you're going to sell out. You're going to make money for us because you're a showstopper. We know what you can bring. Let's look at the stats, though. Minutes per game, career low, 30.4 last season. 45% field goal shooting, not bad, but his lowest since 2021. 23.2 points, not bad, but his lowest since 2021. So when you combine that with the injuries, the trajectory doesn't seem to be going in the right direction. I'm not saying don't pay him. I'm saying we got to sit down and have a conversation. No, it ain't about his damn character. He's a good brother. It ain't about that. It's about your availability and how much you also want to be here, because Memphis ain't the ideal spot. When we look at the powers in the Western Conference, we got to make sure he want to be there, fellas. You got Dallas, you got Houston, you got San Antonio on the come up. You still got LeBron and Luka in LA. The Clippers were relevant until James Harden decided not to show up for another Game 7. I mean, damn, I'm just looking around the Western Conference, okay, and Dallas is coming back and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, are you sure you want to be here? Because this is going to be a long haul for us to elevate ourselves to relevance once again. In 6 seasons, he's taken the team to the playoffs 4 times. He only has 1 playoff series win. 1. So all of those things I got to take into consideration. I'm not saying you throw him out because the brother's too big time and he's box office to ignore. What I'm saying is I can also get a lot for him. So I got to know you want to be here. And I got to know, yo, you realize what we going through, right? How much you want this? How much you want this? Because if not, we can move you and we going to get a hell of a lot for Ja Morant. We going to get a hell of a lot for him. I got to at least ask that question and have that conversation. Y'all got any issue with that?
No issue. No issue. But let it be known, Ja not good in the West. You said that 3 years ago, he ain't been good since then. The team hasn't been good since then. Right. So with that being said, I think it's a conversation collectively between the front office. Now that we made this move on moving Bane and getting those picks, Ja, what does the team need to do or looks like to be able to get over the hump, to be able to get better? Who are we going to get to be able to compete in this Western Conference final, in the Western Conference, or are we moving you? Right. Those are the questions that need to be asked in this instant. Yeah, but if you look at it, like you look at the landscape of Memphis, go ahead, say you got, because I'm gonna get to this.
Of his last, one last stat, of his 6 seasons, he's played in only 307 of a possible 473 games. So he's missed 167 games, 166 games.
That's also coming with him being like super explosive and trying to like show his superstar like why he's Ja Morant. But if we go back to like just being let's just be candid. No one wants to play in Memphis. It's not like you're gonna be able to just get through the draft and like, okay, we're gonna get another Ja Morant or we get another. Like no one wants to be there. And this kid wants to be there because they embraced him. They was doing with him through his tough times and he got back on the court. Yes, he's had some injuries, but at the same time, what does that even look like for Memphis? Right now, you can at least sell tickets and get to the first round. You might not never get back there again if he leaves and you try to start this thing over with.
Marcus.
So if I'm in the front office, I'm at least going to sell some tickets and have my guy that I can point to. Yes, he might not be on the court previously, and now I know because of certain comments he made about the way he wants to play and the way he wants to advance his game. So it's not all about athleticism and his mid-range.
Hold on, Molly.
They getting better. But at the same time, if I'm Memphis, I'm the organization, what else can I get back in these next couple years, unless I'm getting the #1 pick, which you don't know what that may look like. What is my team looking like in this West? Like, I'm okay with getting to the first round and battling these guys.
Hold on, Marcus.
Hold on. I
got a question.
We got to hit the top of the hour. So you got either 60 seconds or we can continue on. Keep going.
Marcus, listen, I know y'all got to go. You going to tell folks why nobody wants to be in Memphis, or you want